Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. Got some really good news here in the forced reset trigger case. A win, a big win. I want to first say a big thank you and congratulations to not only Lawrence DeMonico, who fought this tooth and nail all the way, even when the government, the ATF, stole all of his property, took him at gunpoint out of a car, really ruined this man's life over the last few years. Also, a big up to National Association for Gun Rights, life member, who fought alongside him in this case. And I'll also give a big a big attaboy to the Donald Trump Department of Justice, because Pam Bondi and Trump's willingness to get them in there and make this right played a big part in this. Settlement was reached. As you're watching it, it's going to be yesterday. I'm recording this as I just got off the plane here for the gun shows in Massachusetts and Marlboro. But some good stuff, some really good stuff. If you are an owner of an FRT or were an owner and had the ATF steal your property, pay attention to this. I'm going to jump into the terms of the agreement so you know exactly what it is, exactly what it says, and hopefully that'll answer your questions that typically come up anytime I talk about a settlement or victory. So here we go. It is the settlement agreement made on this day, 13th day of May, by and between the individuals and entities listed in Exhibit A, the claimants. And that's going to be the United States of America, acting through Pamela J. Bondi in her official capacity as the Attorney General of the United States, and Daniel Driscoll in his official capacity as Acting Director of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and Rare Breed Triggers, LLC, the National Association for Gun Rights, Texas Gun Rights, Patrick Carey, James Wheeler, Travis Spiegel, Lawrence DeMonico, and Kevin Maxwell. Now remember, this whole thing, if you're new to the game, force reset trigger is a trigger that forces the reset of the trigger under the recoil of the gun. ATF Biden administration was trying to force them to go around all of the congressional laws and definitions and reclassify this trigger as a machine gun. It's not a machine gun, doesn't meet the definition of a machine gun, but all of the anti-gun places of right now are saying that Trump just legalized machine guns, which is a lie. But FRTs are back on the menu, boys and girls. More on that after I give you the terms of the agreement right here. So number one, the parties agree to resolve outstanding litigation as followed. A, within 7 days of execution of this agreement, the parties will jointly move to dismiss with prejudice, meaning it can never be charged again, United States versus miscellaneous firearms and related parts and equipment listed in Exhibit A under a Federal Rule of Civil Procedure. B, within 7 days of execution of this agreement, the United States will file a stipulation of dismissal with prejudice under Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 41A, and within 2 business days of the above dismissal, appellants, defendants, rare breed trigger parties, RBT, RBF, that's rare breed triggers, rare breed firearms, DeMonico and Maxwell will dismiss their pending appeal in the United States versus rare breed triggers on appeal, and that's in the Eastern District of New York, which is the Second Circuit, under the Federal Rule of Appellate Procedure 42 Bravo 2 as moot. And then C, within 7 days of execution of this agreement, the United States will dismiss their pending appeal in NAGR versus Bondi on appeal in the Fifth Circuit under the Federal Rule of Appellate Procedure as well. Number two, the parties agree that for purposes of litigation described in Exhibit B, each side shall bear its own costs and not seek attorney's fees. 3, the United States agrees, to the extent practicable, to return FRTs as defined in paragraph 11 below, that it has seized or taken as a result of voluntary surrender, and such returns must be requested by the individual owners by September 30th, 2025, consistent with the instructions provided on ATF's public website. And those are the big ones. I will link this down below if you want. It is a 14-page document, and it's good news. Just to review from my notes here, the government has dismissed the appeal in the Fifth, making Judge O'Connor's decision final, and can't make an appeal because it was done with prejudice. They're going to return FRTs to all NAGR members and the plaintiffs in the other Fifth Circuit case. They're going to dismiss the government's case against Lawrence DeMonico in New York. They're going to return all FRTs seized from rare breed triggers. They're going to adopt Judge O'Connor's ruling, like I said, and never, ever again can they reclassify these as machine guns. So it is the next Democrat president proof, which is good news. So again, congratulations to Lawrence DeMonico. Congratulations to National Association for Gun Rights. Big win. FRTs are back on the menu. I said I would tell you more about that. Well, Rare Breed Triggers is open for business, and the production has resumed already. So you'll be able to buy them. If you have them now, maybe you were, had them in a secret spot, or they were on that boat and you swam down and found that item that sank, you're good to go now. So you're good to go with the force reset triggers. Big win, big win. And another, look, I got to give them credit when credit's due. This Department of Justice, this new Second Amendment task force, they're doing the right thing. And there's more things to come. There's other cases that we're waiting to hear from, frames, receivers, pistol brace, all this other stuff. It's all going to be coming down the line as well. So subscribe to the channel if you want to stay in the loop. And a big win. Force reset triggers back on the menu. Should have never been taken off the menu. And shame on the government for doing to Lawrence DeMonico what they did to him. And big on him for fighting through it all. Like, it takes a big person to do that. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.